Hi, my name is Mason Roderick. I'm a design student at Salt Lake Community College, and this is my speech for Content 10, taught by April Cordova. My speech is about the design process, or at least my design process that I follow to create art and to complete assignments, and potentially the design process I'll use for a job in the design industry that I end up with through the program that I'm in. I've been doing art for most of my entire life. I don't remember a time where I didn't have an art class. And I'm currently enrolled in the design program and the digital arts program at SLIC. The design process I'll be talking about is the process that I learned this past year in school. I took a design course last semester that was very beneficial and taught me some really helpful techniques to go about designing really anything. The steps that I'll walk you through will be the assessment phase, the thumbnail phase, the rough phase, the comps, and the final project. These steps are relatively simple, but they are really integral for creating quality work. The assessment phase will be discussing with the client, if any. If you're the client, it's discussing it with yourself. What it is that you would like to complete, what it is that you have to complete, all the requirements and the mediums necessary, whether it's a print project, whether it's a painting, whether it's a mural. There are many options that you can take to going about this design process. It doesn't matter the end product, you can follow these steps. After you assess the needs and acquire all the information needed, you can start the thumbnail phase, which is a series of small pictures, small drawings. Shouldn't take any more than 2 or 3 minutes, if that. These can, there'll be 3 to 10 of them depending on the project, and you won't be using most of them, as a lot of them won't be worth anything. But after you do a bunch of those, that'll just give you an idea of what it is that you're looking at, what it is your thoughts and ideas might look like. You can take a couple of those, 2 or 3, and you can move into the rough phase. And those are just rough drafts. They'll include the colors, if any, that'll be involved with the design. It'll give you a much better idea of what it is you'll be attempting. These should be pretty close to what the comp will look like. They'll be bigger than the thumbnails, but not quite as big as the final. Just, you can still do it in your sketchbook. And once you do a couple of those, you can determine which is the most worthy design, and you can move into the comp phase. Now the comps will be, they can be done on a computer, they can be done on your sketchbook still, but they'll be larger, they'll take closer to an hour than anything, and they'll be more complete than the rough drafts, but they'll give you a really good idea of what your full concept will look like, what the completed project will look like. And that will bring you into the final draft phase. The final will be determined by the assessed needs and the chosen design. This is the final that I'm working on currently, and I will have pictures of the process that I took to creating this in the PowerPoint, which I'll include in the email. The final needs to be complete, larger than the comp, and full color, full appropriate medium, and the presentation of the final will also be pertinent to the completion and appropriateness of the design. If it's a painting, it needs to be framed or matted, or at least affixed with a hanger of some kind, and all print jobs need to be printed out properly, and just to prove the appropriateness of color and the actuality that the colors are correct and everything, and that your layout was appropriate and not going to fall apart or anything like that. If these steps or even similar steps are followed, it adds another layer of workmanship, of quality work to what it is that you're producing. And your clients or yourself, you'll be pleased with the results. The next time you attempt a project, please attempt these steps as best you can. Thank you and have a good day.